I apologize. I've been on mute. I've been talking all this time. One moment, please. Hello. Excuse me. Hello, hello, hello. How you all doing today? Today is Thursday. Today is our Black Crypto Talk. Hope you are having a great day today. A great and fantastic day today. We have as always, we have a good show for you today. Going to wait a few more seconds before people stroll up in here. So the articles we'll be talking about today involves Wright, eToro, TechCrunch, CEO sells his house on the blockchain, Tron's buyback program. We're going to be talking about some Mt. Gox and a few other things. How you doing, Terrence? How you doing today? As always, I would like to stress that if you would like to hop on the panel with me, you can always let me know and I can send you out a link. You're all welcome as always. Don't feel shy about coming onto the panel to discuss cryptos or anything in general. One moment. All right, so let's get this show going on. I'm sure people will, excuse me, come on in as the evening goes on. All right. Yes, I will. I received your email, Terrence. I've been a little preoccupied, but yeah, I'll reply back to everyone's email after the show. No problem. First article on tonight is Western Union is still testing Ripple and is open to sign a deal, its CEO says. Ripple is implementing an expansionist strategy that has not gone unnoticed in the business world. After announcing the opening of offices in Brazil, the company has made clear its intention to become the leading company in blockchain solutions for the financial sector. The confirmation of Luis Antonio Sacco as General Director of Ripple's offices in Brazil shows that the company is confident in the potential of this region to boost the growth of the XRP ecosystem. Mr. Sacco has more than 10 years of experience in strategic positions with companies in the IT and financial sector, such as IBM, American Express, and SafetyPay. However, beyond Ripple's efforts to increase its presence in the banking industry, the startup's true strength could be in the business of cross border remittances and the alternatives offered by certain fintechs to bank the unbanked. In this sense, businesses like Western Union, MoneyGram, Alipay have been associated as potential partners of Ripple in a world where banks have less prominence. So, with Ripple, they're not actually doing the remittances. Ripple has a platform for other people to use to do remittances to make their system more efficient. So once you think of it like that, you can agree that businesses such as Western Union, MoneyGram, and Alipay can use XRapid, Ripple's XRapid, and a number of other players also. Western Union rethinking a partnership with Ripple after MoneyGram deal. After Western Union announced that Ripple's technology was not cost effective for them, they said that last year, the company behind XRP went ahead and just a few days ago announced a strategic partnership with a Western Union competitor, MoneyGram, in which they acquired about 10% of the company's shares. The decision, of course, did not go unnoticed by the Western Union team, and on June 19, 2019, at Fortune's Brainstorm Finance 2019, there's a lot of 19s in there, Hikmet Erkset, CEO of Western Union, confirmed that testing with Ripple never ceased and that the company is still testing solutions based on XRapid, XRP, and other Ripple technologies. Erkset commented that he was not opposed to the possibility of a partnership with Ripple at a time when favorable conditions are in place for both companies. Now, get this, get what he said. And the only thing I have to say is the nerve of him. I just saw Brad coming to the meeting and I said, "Hey, Brad, I congratulated him to this deal. Obviously, MoneyGram needed something and Ripple needed something, and that sounds as a good deal. But for us, we are okay with the settlement system. But look, hey, I'm open at cost savings. Any innovation, I'm there. We can sign a deal tomorrow." The nerve of this guy. So, you mean to tell me that you are okay, your business is okay, your company is okay with still charging people 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, $30 just to send money across borders, and not sometimes not even across borders within the same country, within the same city, and that your competitor has partnered with an entity that allows it to be severely competitive to you and that could shut down your operation. And you're saying, hey, they needed it. If we find a way that we can be competitive, we can sign a deal tomorrow. The nerve of this guy. I'm sure they're going to sign a deal with either Ripple or they're going to join that Libra association. I'm pretty sure. How you doing, Paul? How you doing today? So yeah, Bitcoin's ATMs go live at 20 Circle K convenience stores. Digital Mint, a Chicago-based over-the-counter cryptocurrency trading platform, has installed Bitcoin kiosks at 20 Circle K convenience stores as part of a pilot program across Arizona and Nevada. This represents the largest expansion for the crypto platform since its founding in 2014, according to a press release. In 5 years, the company has established either ATM or in-person teller branches at 250 locations in 25 states. We are thrilled to be partnering with a respected organization like Circle K, said Mark Greens, DigiMint's president, in the release. This partnership opens the door for massive expansion of Bitcoin access to new markets around the globe. Digital Mint ATMs let consumers buy and trade up to 20,000 Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin per day. That's a lot. The company charges 12% of a transaction, though rate reductions are available according to company's websites. So 12% per transaction, okay? That's a lot, but okay. Partnering with Digital Mint allows us to provide our customers with seamless access to Bitcoin at a very reasonable price, said Joel Konich, category manager at Circle K Stores Incorporation, in the release. Purchases must be made with cash, which is okay, as the company does not accept debit or credit cards. So 20 up to $20,000 in cash. Wow. I wonder if that raises red flags with them. Bitcoin can also be purchased through bank wire, but the company sets a $5,000 minimum. Approved customers can have transaction limits pushed above $1 million. The Bitcoin ATMs in Arizona are located in Phoenix, Mesa, Tempe, Tucson, Flagstaff, Surprise, and Maricopa. In Nevada, the ATMs can be found in Las Vegas. Las Vegas strikes me as a place that would adapt this easily. What, a week ago, I think it was maybe a week and a half ago, around that time. This is cool. You see the building out of the infrastructure of Bitcoin to make it more ubiquitous everywhere with Bitcoin ATMs at gas stations. That's good. I like that. I do like that. I want to get that. Want to make that point. Also, you see the excuse me. You see the I read an article last week that said, I think it was Coin Square. They bought a startup called something Cash. Can't, but what they did is they have a software that will upgrade the current ATM infrastructure, the ATMs that you already use, and transfer them to a way that you can purchase Bitcoin on those ATM machines. And I think that is a more superior idea compared to this one. I'm not saying this one is bad, but now with the article that I was talking about, you're using the existing infrastructure that's already there in order to accelerate Bitcoin and crypto adoption that on that level in terms of ATM machines. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. But with all that said, both that article and this article, you see Bitcoin adoption and infrastructure is being pushed, and adoption is being pushed, infrastructure is being pushed, which is both good in my opinion. And this Circle K Bitcoin ATMs go live at 20 Circle K convenience stores. So it's good. This is a high traffic area where people come in, get your snacks, get your burritos and gas, and be on your merry way. And all of a sudden, in the corner of your eye, consciously or subconsciously, you see a Bitcoin ATM machine. And all of a sudden, in the future, you say, "I saw that somewhere, but where?" But you know it's there, and that's good. How you doing, Paul? How you doing, Jordan? How you doing, Ryan? How you doing, Faber? How you all doing today? And also, as always, once you all come in, please hit the like button. We really do appreciate that. And if you listen to the channel for the first time, think about becoming a subscriber. We have interesting content that you may like. And after you hit that subscribe button, please hit that notification bell to let you know when we go live and release a video. All right. eToro confirms tokenized asset trial on Facebook Libra. UK-based trading platform eToro has conducted a successful trial of issuing tokenized assets on Facebook's Libra protocol. The company confirmed the results in a blog post. According to a GitHub repository detailing its activities, eToro X, the firm's recently launched innovation and research offshoot, managed to debut its eToken on Libra. eToken is the technology behind eToro's tokenized assets, with researchers explaining they wished to set Libra's current capabilities in the first week of its existence. By exploring Libra's capabilities and using Move IR, which is the intermediary representative layer of what will eventually be the final programming language, the final programming language will be Move, they successfully managed to implement an initial version of eToro tokenized assets on the Libra network. Excuse me. So they're going to put their tokenized assets. They're thinking about putting their tokenized assets on the Libra network. As Cointelegraph reported, Libra forms Facebook's first major stab at a cryptocurrency ecosystem. An in-house token with the same name will likely be the first product to see the light of day, with other as yet unknown offerings to follow. Lawmakers have reached with alarm to the launch, with one U.S. government official already requesting Facebook halt development altogether, pending discussion set to start in July. Let me finish reading this. Cryptocurrency industry figures have also released appraisals of Libra as a cryptocurrency, which sharply criticize its technical characteristics. For eToro, however, the protocol's current state provides reasons for enthusiasm. We applaud the early initiatives of the Libra team in designing Move IR and are excited to follow the development in the near future. Dr. Omri Ross, eToroX's chief blockchain scientist, concluded in separate comments. Quote, the combination of the many qualities associated with the Rust programming language and the hot stuff consensus algorithm is a promising direction in a rapidly maturing industry. End quote. So I know people are saying that, the government is not going to let Libra or Facebook launch this cryptocurrency. It's not going to jump. It's not going to launch. It will launch. Facebook has not gone through this process just to. It's a lot of hype around this project just to get it denied. It's going to launch. They may have to change some things, but it's going to launch. I read the Libra white paper. Type this in. And I actually read the Libra white paper on my channel. Here we go, Libra white paper. Excuse me. So this is the Libra white paper. It's 8 sections. I read both of them on my channel. It's a 2-part video. And it's pretty interesting. There is a section in the white paper where you can actually test their test net. I don't know where in the section. I'm trying to what's what I'm looking for. I'm trying to stall while I try to find this thing, but there's a section. I think this is it right here. There's a section where you can actually test their testnet, and they invite you to go test their testnet. And I think here we go, Libra testnet right here. Let's see here. Yep, this is it. Clone Libra. You can download the code from the GitHub, and I know people were like, "Hey man, you should have sent me that, man." I can imagine Christian saying that. And you can run the client, run your first transaction. Um, they're allowing you to do that because they, in their white paper, I think it's toward the end. Let's see, conclusion. They said that they want the community to help out. It says, where is it? Because I read it and I know it is here. Our hope is to create more access to better, cheaper, and open financial services, no matter who you are, where you live, what you do, or how much you have. We recognize that the road to delivering this will be long, arduous, and won't be achieved in isolation. It will take coming together and forming a real movement around this pursuit. We hope you'll join us and help us turn this dream into a reality for billions of people around the world. So they know that it's not going to be a cakewalk. They already know this. See, the problem is, and I don't want to go on my soapbox and rant, but as I forgot the black man that's the billionaire now that pay for the graduating class at Morehouse tuition. He said you have to be an expert in your field. This is my subject matter expertise on the channel, and I cover this, which means I have to read this information. Once I read this information and gather more information around this and continuously cover it, I am able to make a more educated decision on or argument on these matters. I say this to say I understand people say, well, the government's not going to let Libra, well, Facebook launch this thing. And my reply to them is, do you honestly think Facebook went through all of this trouble? It 27 companies put $10 million down, and I don't think it was all 27 put $10 million down. Mercy Corps, I don't think they put $10 million down just to go through all this and just to say, well, we forgot about the government, we forgot about you know, uh, this bump, this potential road bump. Oh well, let's go back to the drawing board. No, I don't think so. they thought about this. Yeah, so far, Rosie Ray's, I am. It's no problem. We all having a chat here. How you doing? Digital underground sales and marketing. Let's see here. As always, everybody hit the like button. So I don't think Facebook has thought about that, and I'm pretty sure they. I've read a headline. I haven't read the article yet, but read the headline that said the CEO or the person in charge of Libra said that Libra will be governmental compliant. So they are going to work with the government to get this off the ground. So yeah. How you doing, Mike? Rizzy? Sounds like a more popular Tether to me. Tether, I think is stronger than Tether because it has corporations behind it. Hello, Jordan Bevel. Yeah, Robert Smith. Yeah, Robert Smith. So yeah. So yeah. The Facebook white paper wasn't hard to read at all. Just look at Libra white paper, it'll pop up. I think it's white paper association like that, but it'll pop up. Faber says, I think Libra is supposed to be tethered to a basket of currencies. Yeah, like this a basket of currencies like the special drawing right currency. You know, you got your dollar, your Canadian dollar, your British pound, sterling, euro. You know, your Japanese yen. Those top tier currencies it's supposed to be. Yeah, so there's less volatility. Yeah, and they mentioned that in the white paper, but they didn't specifically mention which currencies. But where people are guessing it's those special drawing rights or SDRs that currencies that it's going to be tied to. So yeah, Ripple CEO shows he's not an XRP maximalist after all. I think this is excellent. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse admits he isn't an XRP maximalist per se and says he actually owns Bitcoin. Good move. Good move, in my opinion. Fielding questions during Thursday's session of Fortune's Brainstorm Finance 2019, which is the same um, conference that from the previous article that Western Union CEO said, whatever he said, um, revealed that Ripple CEO is a Bitcoin bag holder. Commenting on the multifaceted nature of the emerging cryptocurrency landscape, Garlinghouse declared, and I do quote, I don't think there is going to be one crypto to rule them all. I agree. I own Bitcoin. I'm long Bitcoin, and I think Bitcoin is a store of value, so people hold it. I don't think there is going to be one use case for cryptos, end quote. I agree with him. I really agree with him. We right now we see rumors that Binance can use Ripple's XRapid system to transfer high volume uh, uh, amounts because that's what it's used for. And now if you're going to compete with the Fidelities and the Charles Schwabs and so forth, you are going to need XRapid. So I agree with him. There's not going to be one crypto to use to rule them all. Garland House's comments appear as something of a 180 for the Ripple CEO, who once claimed that China controlled Bitcoin. At the time, the Ripple chief highlighted the overwhelming presence of Chinese miners in the Bitcoin mining area as part of the reason for his assertions. Bitcoin is currently enjoying a stellar 29. Okay, that's you're getting away from the scope. So yeah, my question is, how much Bitcoin does he own? How much Bitcoin do y'all think he owns? I think he. I don't think he's holding one Bitcoin. I think he holding. I think he's holding at least a couple thousand because they've been in the space for years, and Ripple been in the crypto for years, and he's been CEO for years. And at that time, Bitcoin was a couple $100 at the time. I think he's holding. I think he's holding some bags, some bags on that belt. If you understand what I'm saying. I think he's holding some bags. let's go to he mentioned Bitcoin mining in China. Let's go to Bitmain. Let's see how much these Bitmain MAIN. Wow. Let's see how much these miners cost. Because me personally, I think people think they cost a lot, but they don't. They don't cost a lot. The the big boys do cost. I'm not gonna lie. They do cost. But let's go to Ant Miner. Let's see. All right. So you got the Ant Miner S9K, 13.5 terahashes per second. That's which is sold out. Cost $259. Oh, these all sold out. See, they all sold out. So wow, a lot of them all sold out. Goodness gracious. So you got the Antminer Z11 cost 1,600, Antminer DR5 cost 1,200, but you have some that are within range, I would say, compared to everything else. So yeah, all of them are not like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. So uh, yeah, these are Antminers. These are ASICs. ASIC mean application specific integrated circuit. So yeah, what's going on, Dollar Will? How you doing? Oops, my bad. What's going on, Ghana Warrior? How you doing, Raining Woman? How much is China holding? China's holding. China's holding. They are in this how you pronounce it? The Sichuan province is they have a lot of hydraulic water power in Sichuan province, and it's the rainy season now. So yeah, there's a lot of mining facilities over there. All right. Now, as always, please hit the like, comment as you all come in. How you doing, Jessica? As always, please hit the like, comment, or the like button as you all come in. We really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. All right, let's get to some ludicrous news here. Craig Wright failed to disclose Bitcoin holdings in court, says lawyer. So, a little backstory before I read this. Craig Wright, the judge in the was it the South Florida Circuit Court judge said that, hey, Mr. Wright, you need to bring proof that you are Satoshi Nakamoto by this date. If you don't bring proof that you are Satoshi Nakamoto by this date, then you're in trouble. So the proof is he needs to show that he made transactions during the early days of Bitcoin, and he did not show that proof. He did not show that proof, and I'll tell you why I think he did not show that proof after I read the article. The legal counsel for a plaintiff in a Bitcoin theft case involving Australian computer scientist Craig Wright said that Wright, the defendant, failed to disclose his Bitcoin holdings per court order. Devin Friedman of law firm Boy Schiller Flexner made his statements in a tweet on June 21st. As Cointelegraph previously reported in May, a United States court ordered Wright to produce a list of his public Bitcoin addresses as of December 31st, 2013. Excuse my nose is itching there. Friedman declared that since he has not complied, he remains under an order to show cause why Judge Florina Reinhardt shouldn't issue sanctions and order him to appear before Judge Betha Bloom and explain why he shouldn't be held in contempt. The order is part of an ongoing case against Wright, who self-claims to be Bitcoin creator Satoshi Nakamoto, that was filed by the estate of David Kleiman. David Kleiman was a cybersecurity expert and computer scientist, whom many believe to have been one of the first developers behind Bitcoin and its underlying blockchain technology. Kleiman's case brought the case to court. Kleiman's estate brought the case to court in February 2018, claiming that Wright stole hundreds of thousands of BTC worth over $5 billion following Kleiman's death. The estate claims that Kleiman's friends and family were unaware of the wealth he had accumulated and that Wright forged a series of contracts that purported to transfer Dave's assets to Craig Wright or company controlled by him. Craig backdated these contracts and forged Dave's signature on them. Earlier this month, Wright was ordered to appear personally personally at mediation to address the accusations against him. After having requested permission to appear by video conference, arguing, arguing that, and get this, arguing that physically attending the courtroom would have caused him unjustifiable hardship. In May, Wright filed a copyright claim with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office to a part of Bitcoin's code in its white paper, but its legal weight is disputed. Okay, so this is my opinion. A while ago on this show, we read it wasn't a breaking article, but it was a good article that said that the person who they think is the real Satoshi Nakamoto is this person called Paul Solochi. Paul Levo Solochi. I forgot his full name, but he's in jail now. He's a criminal. He's like a mastermind criminal. And in the court filings that was supposed to have been sealed was some information pertaining to, well, it was in some court filings that was supposed to be sealed because Craig Wright was a snitch. He snitched on somebody and they got put in jail. And one of the person's names that did not get blocked out was this person called Paul. And one of the names he used was Paul Solochi. Uh, Solochi sound like Satoshi. So this guy is a computer whiz. He's a computer expert, created cryptographic um, secure system software. And people think that he is a person that created Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Now, you have to understand there were previous iterations to cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin just didn't show up on the screen with no previous iteration. There are previous iterations such as Hashcash by Adam Back. Adam Back created the proof of work protocol that Bitcoin uses. There are other um, iterations of digital currencies that Bitcoin took aspects from, and the the thing that Bitcoin cracked was the double spend attack, and with that, in preventing that, it created blockchain to prevent that double spend. So Adam Back is the CEO of Blockstream. Blockstream is they attend to the Bitcoin code. They have the liquid side chain network for over the counter high net worth individuals to trade Bitcoin without affecting the Bitcoin price. So there was previous iterations. Now the Satoshi wallet has 1 million Bitcoin in it, and it's suspected that in that article, Dave Kleiman and Craig Wright got a hold of Soloshi's hard wallet. Well, not hard wallet, hard drive that is encrypted in the encryption services that he created. Forgot the name of them. So it said that Craig Wright is trying to crack that code, thereby proving moving them that $1 million, 1 million, not $1 million, 1 million Bitcoin, proving that he's Satoshi because it's in the Satoshi wallet. And that's why he's been stalling all this long. This is my opinion why he's been stalling all this time until to buy some time to crack that code for him and his friend to crack that code. So it's this is like an Indiana Jones case in my opinion. So yeah. All right, all right. Let's see what we got in the chat. What's going on, Complex? Going on, Dollar Will. Hope everybody's having a good day today. Rosie Ray says, "You are most welcome, rainy woman." All right, all right. Good to see everybody talking to each other in the chat. All right. Okay, let's get to this next one. TechCrunch founder sells $1.6 million house on crypto real estate platform. And the crypto real estate platform is called Proppy. Let's click it right there. It's called Proppy. Oh, hold on. It linked to there. I say proppy.com. If you put in proppy.com, it'll come up. Yeah, enjoyable home buying anywhere in the world. So, and they were on Wall Street Journal, Realtor, and Man, Realtor magazine. All right, let's read. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Right, let's get to the article. Proppy, a blockchain-based real estate platform, announced the sale of a $1.6 million San Francisco property owned by the venture capital fund Crunch Fund, co-founded by Michael Aronson. The announcement follows news of Proppy's highest. The announcement follows news of Proppy's highest cost transaction to date, a $2.4 million duplex in San Francisco, completed entirely on the platform. Proppy is a real estate transaction platform that empowers buyers, sellers, their agents, and escrow agents to close a traditional real estate deal entirely online. The purchase offer, payment, and deeds are uploaded to an immutable blockchain. Let me read that again, because I know for you all that have bought houses or was in the process of buying a house or even participated or even know about people who bought a house, they always say it's a long process. It takes too long. You got to pay all these people, blah, 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 blah. Let me read this article. Well, let me read that paragraph again. Property is a real estate transaction platform that empowers buyers, sellers, their agents, and escrow agents to close a traditional real estate deal entirely online. The purchase offer, payment, and deeds are uploaded to an immutable ledger, and the immutable ledger has smart contracts. Wow, look at the price of XRP. The immutable ledger has smart contracts, meaning everything can be tied to this blockchain, Proppy's blockchain, and done online the without the headache of doing all of this running around, getting an inspector, doing everything. You Now you have a system where, and this is really the meat of the article right here, to be honest. Everything else talk about, hey, we sold this and we sold that. So I'm going to focus on that part. So now you got the agent, you got the inspector, all of these people. So what happens is you have Proppy, right? Proppy.com. The agent, inspector, the realtor, everybody knows about this blockchain. And they're offering their services for people who frequent this blockchain. So now you have a situation where, wow, this fan feels good. So now you have a situation where, hey, I want to buy this house and I know how to hire these type of people. So now you have a service. You created a service. So now you're looking at these people who, have, 4 or 5 stars. Okay, I want this agent. All right, cool. I want this inspector. Okay, cool. And now you make a smart contract with the inspector. Inspector goes and checks the house. He okays it or says, okay, they need to fix this. Then you tell the seller, say, hey, the inspector says you need to fix this. Everything is done revolving around this blockchain. That is the efficiency that this can have on one sector. Blockchain can have on one sector. Tell me that ain't cool. Tell me that ain't cool. So now you're gonna have an environment where people are gonna be flipping houses left and right without putting the type of effort that they do now. Tell me that ain't cool. How you doing, E Smooth? I think I meant to say what? Carrot bars, but yes, you're right. All right. All right. But yeah, that is smooth. That is smooth. So Michael Aronson sold his house on the property's blockchain, which is actually cool, actually awesome. Yeah, yeah. Jordan Belver gave it a 100 and a thumbs up. I agree, man. I definitely agree. All right, let's get to this next one. Boom. This is important. This is very and highly important. Top 3 ways to keep your Bitcoin safe. All right, we just no. Let me read this. Let's segue into it. Right, with the price of Bitcoin on a tearing run right now, it's more important than ever to think about the long-term security of your funds. I agree. If you haven't done so already, here's a list of the best ways to keep your crypto safe. Enough with entrusting your private keys to a cryptocurrency exchange or an insecure hot wallet. You, if you own any amount of Bitcoin, it's gaining in value. That will make naturally make it okay. They typed this wrong. It's not me. That will naturally make it a bigger target for the hackers. I agree. With more than 1.2 billion being stolen from crypto exchange hacks and fraud in the first quarter of 2019 alone, it's time to wake up and smell the coffee before it's too late. Check out these top 3 ways to keep your Bitcoin safe. Number 1, use a hardware wallet. Stop relying on the convenience of exchanges to transact. Hardware crypto wallets have come a long way since the start. Versions like the Ledger Nano X, for example, sync with your smartphone and mean you can transact on the go without the need for a computer. And FYI, there's a link down in the description to get your own Ledger Nano X, just the FYI. Mhm. It doesn't compromise your security since your private keys and seed never leave your device. Bluetooth only transports public data. Trezor doesn't have that function, but its touchscreen provides a simpler user experience. If you want a wallet fit for a rock star, check out the chunky gray Trezor Corazon to make you feel like $1 million while making sure your fortune is safe from opportune hackers. The Cool Wallet X from Coolbit X is a credit card sized Bluetooth enabled cold storage device combined with built-in hot wallet features to provide a more on-the-go solution for crypto traders. The device is waterproof, which is pretty cool, and heat resistant. Okay, not to mention super secure. Now, my only thing about these hardware wallets are the size. You don't want a situation where if excuse me, if you're the person that drops your phone in the toilet or you know clumsy, um, the size of these wallets may deter you. That's not to say don't get them. You just have to be extra careful. You just have to say, okay, I'm going to sit down at this table, transfer my hard-earned crypto to this hard hardware device, and then store it in a safe, secure place and don't touch it. That's what I was trying to get at there. Number 2 is go completely mobile. I do not agree with this. I do not agree with this. Um, it says the another alternative if you don't like the idea of investing in a hardware wallet is to go completely mobile. Try downloading a Bitcoin wallet like Mycelium, which is available on both iOS and Android. My opinion is this: mobile wallets will take the place of pocket change. Do not keep your entire portfolio on your phone, on your mobile device. That is a bad idea. A bad idea. Mobile devices take the place of pocket change because as we move to a more less cash society and then to a more cashless society, you're going to have these point of sale transactions. Those point of sale transactions are going to take the place of pocket change. I do not agree with this. Try time locking your Bitcoin. If you are a novice, I would not touch this at all. Not for the beginner. There's a series of steps that you have to take if you want to time lock your Bitcoin. There are also some major advantages and disadvantages. So basically, they're saying, hey, if you have some Bitcoin and it's burning a hole in your pocket and you don't want to touch it, you can time lock it, meaning you don't have access to it until a set date or a certain amount of time. That's basically what it is. But you have to know what you're doing. The reason I put this, okay, I'm not, come on. There you go. The reason I put this on the docket was because I want to highlight the hard wallet. The hardware wallet is your best bet, for cold storage also, because you can store your cryptos on there and tuck it away somewhere that don't get too fancy because you'll wind up, out smarting yourself. Just tuck it away somewhere and it's there. You check on it every once in a while, make sure it's there. I'm pretty sure you're gonna put it in your sock drawer or your t-shirt drawer, but just make sure it's there and it don't fall out. So your hardware wallet, man, this is your best bet as a cold storage. Don't If you don't know how to trade, don't trade, because I know people in the crypto. I don't personally know them, but I know there is people in the crypto industry that say, "Well, I'm going to be trading. I know what I'm doing," and they never traded a day in their life, and now you're all of a sudden a trader. Don't do it. Tuck that crypto away. Put it in a nice cold storage where there's a link down in the description. The video you listen to now, down in the description, to a link to Ledger Nano X. You get your Ledger Nano X, put your crypto on there, tuck it in a safe place, and boom, wait for a bull run. That's it. You can wait. You can wait. So yeah, let me check the chat real quick. Money Mike, what's up? What's up, baby? What's going on with you? What's going on with you? Faber, Shadon.io is a hacker's fantasy search engine. Okay, I never heard of it. Trust Wallet is good. Okay. I don't test out a lot of wallets because there's a lot of wallets on the market, and I test out a few, but testing out every wallet because this is a new industry. Everybody's trying to show their you know device off. So yeah, no, you're not too late to the party, Money Mike. Mike Larry. Yeah, you good. All right. As always, if anybody want to hop on the panel, let me know. We can have a good conversation here. Y'all don't be scared now. Don't be scared to hit that like button as you come in. We really do appreciate it over here. All right, all right, all right. Okay, let's get to this next one. You can now get Bitcoin rewards when booking at hotels.com. Okay. So when y'all going down to Dominican Republic or Miami, y'all can get some Bitcoin rewards when you book your hotels on South Beach, maybe. All right. Wow, look at that drop at EOS. It's like a cliff down here at the price engine. Wow. It's like a step. Okay. Bitcoin rewards shopping app Lolly has expanded its business by adding major booking service hotels.com to its partners, the company announced in a blog post. With the new partnership, the New York-based firm now has two of the world's top three travel websites, including Booking.com and Hotels.com. Lolly said in the announcement, citing data from traffic analytics service SimilarWeb. Founded in March 2018, Lolly allows users to earn Satoshis or sats, the smallest unit of Bitcoin cryptocurrency worth point. Okay, so there's 8 digits after to the right of Bitcoin. So one Satoshi is worth point, 0.000000001 BTC while shopping online. The firm claims to be the first Bitcoin rewards application with over 500 brands and partnerships. You hear that? Bitcoin rewards application with over 500 brands as partnerships. including flagship brand of American global hotel service, Hilton, as well as Marriott, VRBO, and Priceline, among others. Following the partnership with Hotels.com, Lolly now enables global travelers to earn up to, check this out. Tell me when you come to the Black Brain Trust, you don't learn anything. I dare you. Following the partnership with Hotels.com, Lolly now enables global travelers to earn up to 3.5% Bitcoin back from purchases on the website, the company said in the announcement. You earning Bitcoin back. You ain't earning no fiat. You ain't earning no dollars. You ain't earning no Japanese yen. You're earning Bitcoin, baby. BTC. Hotels.com is a major online accommodation service listing more than 325,000 properties in about 19,000 locations over the globe. Prior to the announcement of the partnership, Lolly initiated a giveaway quiz on Twitter, promising to give 1 million satoshis. 1 million satoshis is around $100. So I'm going to break that down after this to the person who first guesses the new partnership. Okay. Back in November 2018, Lolly raised 2.25 million in a oversubscribed seed round from investors including Digital Currency Group. So let's go to lolly.com. If you just go to your website, go to your browser, don't close out this one, go to your next browser. Put in LOLLI.com and it will bring this up. I gotta turn my dark mode off. There we go. So this is the site, lolly.com. Refresh this right there. There we go. And you can shop and get rewards from Bitcoin. You can shop in Walmart, which I know a lot of you do, so don't lie. Hotels.com, Groupon, which I know a lot of you do, don't lie. Priceline, Hotwire, Everlane, Bonobos, Ulta, Beauty, Casper. I think Casper is the bed, right? Harry's, Gap, Overstock, Sonos, SeatGeek, Bloomingdale's, Macy's, Hilton, GoDaddy, Stadium Goods, Barnes& and Noble, Finish Line, Tom's, Office Depot, and Office Max, Verbo or VRBO. I've never heard of them personally, to be honest. Marriott. Okay, what's this right here? Let me close that out. Marriott, Bonvoy, Lululemon, Sephora, Sam's Club. Okay, Walmart and Sam's Club. All right. 100 Flowers. Get your boo some flowers and get some Bitcoin back. CVS Pharmacy. Get the morning after pill. Best Buy, Old Navy, Brandless, the Vitamin Shop, and Saks Fifth Avenue. Okay, I kind of like Saks Fifth Avenue, to be honest. So you can earn up to 300, not 300, 30% back in Bitcoin rewards. Come on now, tell me you can't beat that with a bet. Okay, what Faber says? Okay, so you can't beat that with a bet, and it's Lolly, LOLLI.com. Um, yeah, man, this is awesome, to be honest. Earn Bitcoin when you check out using Lolly, dude, dude. If come on, dude. If you if you tell me that I don't know, I don't want to hold Bitcoin, I may lose my money. You're shopping. If you shop at those stores plus other stores, I'm pretty sure they have, and you get Bitcoin back, and you're scared of losing your money because you got Bitcoin back as a reward for shopping. Hey, I can't help you. I'm sorry. You know, is there you're shopping? You mean you're buying the stuff anyway, and they give you Bitcoin back as reward. Come on, dude. So let's do this. What is a Satoshi? I don't know, man. What is a Satoshi? So luckily I did a video on my channel of what a Satoshi is. What is a Satoshi? I don't know. What is a Satoshi? Do you know? I don't know. I think I do. Well, let's find out. What is a Satoshi? Boom, right here. What is Satoshi? The smallest unit on the Bitcoin blockchain. So basically, a Satoshi is there's 8 digits after the period to the right of Bitcoin. That all 7 zeros in a one, that's one Satoshi. 7 zeros. Well, okay, so you got one. What would that be like? 1/100th million of a Bitcoin. So you have one Satoshi equals 0.00000001. 10 Satoshis equals 0.00000010. And then you got all the way up to one full Bitcoin. One full Bitcoin equals 100 million Satoshis. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's make it easier. This is we're gonna call this night school tonight. You know, when you go to night school at your community college to learn the lesson, this is what we're gonna do tonight. We're gonna learn tonight. Okay, so coin market cap is one of the known market caps, blah blah blah. We already know if you go here, you see Bitcoin. Bitcoin is worth $11,498. Ethereum is worth $272. XRP is worth $33. Okay, it's cool. Cool, right? Boom, boom, boom. So right here, you see USD. You can click on the down arrow and you can denominate these currencies in different denominations. You have USD, BTC, Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin. So we're worried about BTC. We hit BTC and boom, look at that. Ethereum is worth about, let's say, 200. What's that? No, that ain't right. Six, comma 2,371,640 satoshis. Let's go to XRP. XRP is down in satoshis. Yesterday, so it was worth 3,000 satoshis. Now it's worth 2,896 satoshis. So 2,896 satoshis. So let's go to thousands. That's about, yeah, a couple thousand satoshis. That's about it. Now another way to now check this out. And I went over this on my channel. Link to my channels down in the description. Check this out. Let's go back to the USD denomination. Let's go back to USD. Boom, boom, boom. Now see, this is the type of stuff you learn when you do an hour consultation with me, right? Let's say boom. Ethereum is down. Okay, so Bitcoin is down 4.32% relative to USD. Ethereum is down 4.99%, and this is within the last 24 hours relative to USD. XRP is down 7.72% in the last 24 hours relative to USD, right? Now let's click on Bitcoin. Boom. Relative to Bitcoin, Ethereum is down 0.70% in the last 24 hours. Relative to Bitcoin, XRP is down 3.55%. So let's say, okay, man, I want to buy, I got some Bitcoin and somebody just gave me some money. I went to Cash App, bought some Bitcoin real quick on Cash App, then sent it to my Bitcoin wallet. Woo out the bam. I got some I got some Bitcoin, but man, I need to fill my XRP and my Litecoin bags, right? You know, so you go here, you go to Coin Market Cap. Right now it's in USD. And then you click on the drop down button. You click on BTC, and you're like, okay, I got some Bitcoin. So do I want to buy XRP or do I want to buy Litecoin? Well, within the last 24 hours, Litecoin is up 0.91% relative to Bitcoin, but XRP is down 3.55% relative to Bitcoin. So you're like, well, it's it's too expensive right now to buy Litecoin with BTC, but it's cheap to buy XRP with BTC because XRP is down 3.55% relative to Bitcoin. Now, see the type of thing. See what happens is people automatically expect, well, I'm just transfer some USD to BTC and then buy some XRP. Okay, fine. You transfer USD to BTC and you win it because BTC is down 4.32% relative to USD. But if you want to buy some XRP or some Litecoin, you're trying to make a decision, don't buy that Litecoin right now because Litecoin is up 0.91% in the last 24 hours relative to BTC. You would get more XRP if you buy XRP with BTC. So y'all see what I'm saying here? And this is the type of stuff we learn that I teach you in a 1-hour consultation with me. So now you know what a Satoshi is, and now you know how to purchase things with Bitcoin. There you go. And this is bright. I gotta put my dark mode on again. I'm sorry. And this photo is hilarious. Hilarious. Look at that guy. All right. What we got? What we got? So Paul says on Lolly, once Bitcoin is $15 plus in Bitcoin, you will be able to choose between transferring your Bitcoin to your own address or cashing out to your linked bank account. See somebody in the chat. We know what we're talking about here. Yeah. Paul says, do you read Weiss crypto ratings? I do not read Weiss crypto ratings, but I will say that Weiss has gotten smarter over the months when they rank their cryptos. They have gotten smarter. I like that. Rainy Woman says, hey, is fool with money. Lionel is just a fool with money, but he's not foolish with money. He's in his investing channel. Yeah, that's the channel, Fool with Money. That's a multifaceted play on words. Fool with money. It's like, you don't want to be a fool with your money because, you'll lose it. And we go over ways to keep your money. Yeah, it's a play on words. Yeah, please hit my cash app. Boom, boom, I expect it. I won't be like the guy. I promise I will be like the guy in the picture right now. Um, all right. Let's get to moving. Mt. Gox founder knew of security risks before collapse, lawsuit claims. Now they're not talking about Mark Capellas. They're talking about Jeb McCaleb. I'm going to read the article and give a little background. So yeah, let's see here. I'm sorry. This picture is hilarious, man. This picture is hilarious. Mt. Gox founder Jeb McCaleb is being sued by two traders who used the Doom Exchange court documents filed on May 19th show. Joseph Jones and Peter Steinmetz have accused the ex-CEO of fraudulently and negligently misrepresenting the exchange. The pair also alleged that McCaleb was aware of serious security risks back in late 2010 or early 2011, more than 3 years before 850,000 Bitcoin was stolen in an audacious hack, the complaint adds, and I do quote, rather than secure the exchange, McCaleb sold a large portion of his interest in the then sole proprietorship and provided avenues to the purchasers to cover up security concerns at the time without ever informing or disclosing these issues to the public, end quote. That's it. That is a sleazeball move right there, man. Both the plaintiffs described themselves as experienced cryptocurrency traders. They said they were reassured by McHale following a dictionary attack in 2011 where a fraudster stole coins after targeting accounts with weak passwords. So a dictionary attack is when you have a weak password, and one of the first ways a hacker tries to get into your account is running all of the words in the dictionary against what your password to your account can be.
It's a brute force attack.
Oh, brute force attack. What's going on, Mike? How you doing? It's a brute.
What's going on, bro?
Not much. Just having fun here.
Yep, it's a method of brute force. So taking a dictionary of terms, of known common American terms, and running it against a password entry in order to gain entry, because most people do use words from the dictionary, but that's an old tactic, and most systems require you to have at least one character um, and one number. So brute force attacks through dictionary attacks are never really successful as they used to be,
Okay.
especially with multi-factor authentication.
Cool. Well,
Just came back from that event, so.
oh, no problem. Well, we learned something else tonight. We learned a lot tonight. Okay. So, okay. The court document alleges that 80,000 BTC was already missing at the time and claims that McCaleb sold the majority of his interest in Mt. Gox to Mark Capellis instead of staying to repair the security issues. So he knew about this and he bounced town. He got out of Dodge by selling a dying ship, a sinking ship to Mark Capellis. That's some sleazeball stuff to do. While Jones said he owned 1,900 BTC at the time of Mt. Gox's bankruptcy in February 2014, worth 24 million in press time, Steinmetz said he owned 43,000 BTC, crypto that would be worth more than $542 million, or well over a half a billion dollars at today's rate. Both men are still in pursuit of their lost funds and say they would not have used Mt. Gox had they known about the significant security concerns that existed in 2011. So everybody, remember that article we just went over like 4 or 5 articles ago about how to secure your crypto? Please do that. Please do that. So Jeb McCaleb was the founder of the exchange Mt. Gox. Mt. Gox is short for Magic the Gathering Online. It was a trading card platform. Um, then it was sold. He transferred it to a Bitcoin exchange. Then he sold it to Mark Capellis. So apparently, when he sold it to Mark Capellis, he sold it with security flaws in it. Now get this: Jet McCaleb is also the founder of Stellar. Yeah, Stellar, the fork of Ripple. He's the founder of Stellar also. So this sleazeball, I would not touch anything he's involved in. That's just me. That's that. Well, he's the co-founder of Stellar. I apologize. Um, yeah, I wouldn't touch anything this guy's in. How you doing, King? How you doing today? XRP, the world's reserve currency. Um, it wouldn't be the world's reserve currency. XRP is a bridge currency. It's a bridge currency when you want to transfer funds between two people. So, and also they're supporting Xspring, which is their like innovation platform to find other ways to use XRP also. So it's going to be more than just a bridge currency in the future. How you doing, Dr. Phoenix? How you doing? All right. All right. Let's get to this. Let's get to some Tron. Yeah. Tron Foundation announces $20 million buyback plan. The Tron Foundation has announced a $20 million buyback plan in a blog post published on June 25th. The buyback is purportedly part of an initiative to bolster community activity and market stability. Excuse me, or they just want to raise the price of Tron. The company is going to conduct the largest Tron token buyback plan so far with the widest coverage in the secondary market, the post reads. The buyback is set to last for a year in the form of several batches totaling $20 million. On January 1st, 2020, the Tron Foundation will reveal its Tron holdings. However, the company further says that it does not have any specific plans for the unlocked amount of Tron. Tron is a foundation that was established to provide the development and maintenance of the Tron distributed network. Tron coin was initially based on the Ethereum network and developed via the ERC20 protocol, but was later transformed to become an independent cryptocurrency based on the Tron protocol. Earlier in June, Tron announced a soon-to-be-released upgrade of its Bitcoin-based platform, Odyssey, or blockchain-based platform Odyssey, to version 3.6. Odyssey to version 3.6 will reportedly contain new features such as improved security and stability. So, with this buyback plan, I just think that they're trying to increase the amount that Tron is worth. Tron has been stuck in the 2 to 3 cent range for since January of last year, to be honest. Um, they have not gone anywhere. So I just think this what this is what they're trying to do is to increase the price of Tron. Yeah. Okay. All right. Make sure you all hit the like button as you come in. We really appreciate it. Grayscale Bitcoin Trust trading at a 40% premium. Big money coming in. The Grayscale Bitcoin Trust is trading at a serious premium, which works out to a Bitcoin price of almost $15,000, indicating that further gains are imminent. Data from Grayscale's recent performance placed it trading at $14.64 as of June 24th. At these levels, investors are working with a Bitcoin price of $14,640. The premium, which amounts to around 30%, is not new but has increased significantly and as Bitcoin cements its position in the latest 3-month long bull run. At one point, GBTC traded above $15 at a 40% premium, leading to suggestions that substantial upward market moves were still on the horizon. Big money coming in, one popular online trader summarized on Monday, linking to the data. Proof of FOMO. As Bitcoiners reported, GPTC has become a yardstick for institutional investor appetite as Bitcoin gains. Its premium has buoyed analysts looking for the cryptocurrency's definitive return to form after the 2018 bear market, correlating to a popular theory that institutions will ultimately FOMO into Bitcoin. This fear of missing out or FOMO should have begun as BTC USD hit 10,000 last week, according to sources including Fundstrat Global Advisors Tom Lee. I like Tom Lee. Um, in the event, Bitcoin retook the 11,000 support. So just really get down the scope of the article. Grayscale, for those that don't want to actually invest into, and all the way, if you're not financial investors, just giving you all a lot of information here. Please go to CFP.net, put in your state, zip, city, and find a certified financial planner in your area. So let's go to GBTC stock. So if you actually don't want to hold Bitcoin, you're scared that you may lose it, which is actually, I'm not trying to be funny. That's a legitimate reason people don't hold Bitcoin. But GPTC, you can go to your E-Trades, your Charles Schwab's, your Ameritrade, your Fidelities, your Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan's, the institutions that have been here for decades and purchase into the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. They own 1% of all circulating Bitcoin in existence. So that's one way to have exposure to Bitcoin without actually holding Bitcoin. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah. All right. Bitcoin-based stock trading trending hot. Bitcoin-based stock trading trending hot. Abra. All right. So around a month ago, investment firm Abra launched its crypto trading app to the world. Since then, the company has been collecting data and responses to its Bitcoin based stock and ETF platform. Findings have been positive, emphasizing a strong demand for convenient and affordable investing solutions. The concept is simple but effective. Enable Bitcoin as a medium for stock and ETF trading for non-US customers. Since its launch in late May to over 150 countries, Abra has eased the process of stock trading and decentralized access to financial services, and onboarded active users in 82 countries. The app allows customers to invest in stocks such as Tesla, Uber, Alibaba, and Facebook, in addition to ETFs such as the Gold Spider ETF and with Bitcoin. In a series of tweets, the company revealed a few statistics about the first month of product usage around the world. So, meet the new global investor powered by Bitcoin. 154, which is the number of countries with equities wallets, $49.18, which is the median total investment per user, 82, which is the number of countries with active users, and $24.65, which is the median investment per asset. The revolutionary service has shown how Bitcoin can be used to break down borders and enable traders to access markets otherwise closed to them. Opera claims that 43% of its users stated that Bitcoin has made investing in financial markets more accessible while 35% said they can now afford to invest in popular stocks thanks to fractional investing. CEO and founder of Abra, Bill Barheit, was overwhelmed by the response to the product, telling Bitcoin Magazine, and I do quote, "We opened our wait list in February and only just launched the product for general availability to our international customers at the end of May. So it's only been live for a few weeks, and just a few weeks, we have nearly 14,000 equity wallets on in the system from 154 countries around the globe and growing." End quote. And it says millennials, which I am a millennial, love Tesla. I do like Tesla. I do like Tesla. I cannot lie. So what Opera is an app. You can download it on your iOS device. Um, I'm pretty sure also you can download it on Android also. But what it does is you can, like it said, you can invest in stocks, ETFs using Bitcoin. Instead of using USD, dollar, Bitcoin is the medium of exchange. So it's a mobile wallet. You know, you can go to type in Abra and it'll come up and you send your Bitcoin there and you invest into stocks. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I'm an advocate of Opera myself because I've been using that for years. Opera is used in many places, including the Nintendo DS, if I remember correctly, and quite a few other platforms. Before there was a Google Chrome, there was an Opera, so
Now,
Opera for quite some time.
and you say Opera, like the Opera browser.
Yes, Opera.
Now the Opera browser
Oh,
is Bitcoin friendly. This one is Abra, ABRA.
I thought I heard you say Opera.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Abra. But the Abra, goodness dang, now I'm
I always thought it was Abra, as
Abra.
an abracadabra.
I gotta look back because I know I saw Max Kaiser interview Bill Barheit, and I could have sworn he said Abra, but I'll look at it back. Abra, but I'll say Abra just to clear the miscommunication. Abra uses Bitcoin as the medium of exchange for people not only in America but across the world to invest into American companies. And it's pretty cool because a lot of people across the world don't have access to invest into American companies such as Apple, Amazon, Boeing, Tesla, so forth and so forth. And also, if you invest into an American company that pays dividends, you get paid dividends in Bitcoin, which is actually pretty cool. For me personally, my drawback is it's a mobile wallet, and I'm just skeptical over that. In my opinion, I'm just skeptical of that. Um, but all in all, I think it's pretty cool because now you're seeing how people say, yeah, it unbanks the unbanked, or Bitcoin cryptocurrency unbanks the unbanks. It allows people access to, markets, and this is actually what they're talking about. You're seeing it. You're seeing it. You are seeing it. So you can actually download this wallet and do your own thing. You can also, on the photo it says stocks, ETFs, crypto, and fiat. You can also do trading in fiat currencies also. So I know Dollar Will would love something like this, but yeah, this is pretty cool. And this is what people talk about when they say, hey, it allows people from across the world access to, markets. Yeah. All right. I'm doing great. All right. Let's get the ball rolling. So Square rolls out Bitcoin deposits for Cash App to general public. Oh, this is glory days. This is glory, glory, glory days here. Um, it's like he should be holding like a Starbucks coffee in his photo. Okay. San Francisco-based payments company Square has just made Bitcoin deposits available on its Cash App on June 26th. Yes, yes, yes. Cash App users will now be able to deposit Bitcoins from external wallets into their app Bitcoin address. So the Bitcoin address from the Cash app. According to Square's announcement, deposits are limited to $10,000 worth of Bitcoin in a 7-day period. It also notes that transfers could take several hours to be confirmed on the blockchain. As noted, you know what? Okay, so as noted by CoinDesk, Square apparently made Bitcoin deposits previously available for some users. Twitter user and self-proclaimed Bitcoin permabull Dennis Parker recently claimed on June 25th that BTC deposits were available, and podcaster Marty Bent posted what appears to be a screenshot of the deposit service back on January 18th. As previously reported by Cointelegraph, Square's founder Jack Dorsey, who is also the creator of social media giant Twitter, has been putting together a team dedicated to improving crypto infrastructure in general, while purportedly his team will benefit the crypto sector overall. Dorsey commented on the advantages of Square 2, saying, I do quote, just from a business perspective, we don't look like an internet company today. An internet company can launch something and it's available around the world, whereas with payments, you have to go to each market and pay attention to regulators. You need a partnership with a local bank. This is a very slow process in any new market. So he's saying that they're circumventing that. So Cash App, is that green app with a dollar sign. If you don't know, if you click on the top left icon, you can actually purchase Bitcoin with your Cash App. And now you can enable deposits and withdrawals, meaning you can deposit Bitcoin onto your Cash App, which is cool. They specifically say that you can send Bitcoin to someone else via Cash App, but I think I saw an article that said that they're going to. Yeah, I did. I saw an article where they're going to implement the Lightning node on Cash App, meaning you'll be able to send small amounts of Bitcoin up to $50 on the Lightning network, which is a faster way, which is a secondary solution, and a faster way to conduct off-chain transactions in Bitcoin, which is pretty cool. So now you're going to be sending people Bitcoin, shoom, 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 left and right, which is, I like that. I like that. This is pretty cool. This is the infrastructure, people. This is the infrastructure. Now combine this with tap to pay. You get some Bitcoin. Hey, USD is up, Bitcoin is down. You buy some Bitcoin. You really quick. You in a 7-Eleven. You got your Twinkies. Your box of Twinkies, your box of 12, in your hand and your 7-Eleven, get 5 on pump 7. You're like, okay, you look at your cash out. All right, USD is up, Bitcoin is down. You purchase some Bitcoin with some USD, and then you say, hey, I want to purchase this in Bitcoin. Bam, bam, tap, tap, and you gone. This is pretty cool. This is infrastructure, ladies and gentlemen. This is infrastructure. All right. Dollar Will said, I wonder if Bitcoin can be given to a Square member without a crypto wallet that would force Square to become a wallet. Um, no, I don't think so because that would mean they would have to follow custody rules. They would have to be a custodian of your crypto, and I don't think they want to go that route because right now the Financial Action Task Force is saying, hey, if you're going to be a custody, you have to have a separate. You have to separate your business from being a custody solution. That's why you see a lot of businesses partnering with separate companies to custody people's crypto. So I think that Bitcoin would be like on your phone. Yeah. A digital fiat and crypto wallet. Imagine that. Yeah. All in one. All in one, baby. All right. This one. Okay. I just skipped something. Okay. I'll come back to that. My computer's really acting up. I don't know why. Here we go. Am- Amazon owned Twitch quietly brings back Bitcoin payments. Let me let that refresh there. Give it a second there. Remember, hit the like button. Oh, I see. There must be a blockchain entry, and that is not possible without a wallet. Right, right, right. You need a wallet to get your funds back. You just can't spend your funds straight from a blockchain. You need something to access the blockchain, and your wallet is like accessing the blockchain. hmm Amazon-owned leading game streaming platform Twitch has enabled Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash, or BCH, payments again, Cointelegraph Brazil reports. As Cointelegraph reported at the time, in March, Twitch quietly removed Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash as payment options for subscriptions. Ooh, by removing BitPay as a payment method. Per the report, BitPay has been enabled again as a payment processor on the platform. Get this, they removed Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash as payment options for subscriptions, which means you pay to subscribe in Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. Okay. Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash can be found as payment options in the section dedicated to the less common payment methods of the subscriptions payment page. The renowned enabling of those coins. I just thought about something. I just thought about something. Okay. Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash can be found as payment options in the section dedicated to the less common payment methods of the subscription payment page. The renowned they renewed enabling of those coins as payment options and has not yet announced on the company's blog or in a press release. Bitcoin, after trading sideways in the $3,000 to $4,000 range for the first months of the year, has recently rallied and broke 13,000. Okay, this really got nothing to do with the article. So what I thought about is this: is hey, good that Amazon brought this back. I appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Now, what I just thought, okay, Facebook is a FANG. You have Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, Google. All right. I saw a not a post, a like a talk by Andreas Antonopoulos. He said that from his from his talk, he said, "Watch how these FANG companies are going to start to release their own coins, just like Facebook." I say this, okay. I say this to say, okay, Google is a FANG. They are bringing out Stadia. Google owns YouTube. And in this article, they said that you can use Bitcoin as an option for subscriptions. What if Google do the same thing with the join button, with the super chat, especially if Facebook can allow you to super chat on Facebook with Libra coin? Wow, what a future. What a future. Let me get to that. It was an article that I um exited on by mistake. Let me just get to that. Un momento, por favor. And I like to say thank you all for tuning in, looking at the show. We greatly appreciate it over here. And something else we greatly appreciate is if you like the show, think about subscribing. We offer great, great content like this all the time. And once you hit that big red subscription bell, think about hitting that notification bell to let you know when we release content. And also, since you're here, don't mind hitting that like button. We really appreciate that. All right, let me share my screen one more time. All right. Now we really are going to get into some Opera, the OPERA. Opera releases iOS version of its blockchain ready mobile web browser. Norway based internet browser company Opera has launched the iOS version of its mobile web browser, Opera Touch, according to a press release shared by Cointelegraph. Opera Touch reportedly supports the Ethereum protocol and the Ethereum Web3 application programming interface, or API. This means that the browser accommodates Ethereum based decentralized applications, or dApps, and all ERC20 tokens, stablecoins, and non fungible tokens, or NFTs. The browser also is said to feature a cryptocurrency wallet for storing Ether, the Opera crypto wallet. Opera released the Android version of its mobile browser at the end of 2018, which offers these same Ethereum related capabilities. Opera Touch, however, purports to be the first mobile browser on iOS with Web3 support and a crypto wallet. The head of the crypto and Opera browsers, the head of crypto at Opera browsers, which is Charlie Hamill, commented on the release of Opera's latest browser iteration, saying, and I do quote, "We believe that all modern browsers should integrate a crypto wallet that will enable new business models to emerge on the web. Opera is the first browser to make using crypto on the web seamless and easy." Cool. Following a strong demand from the crypto community, we are now making this experience available on iOS. End quote. They listen to the community. I like that. I appreciate that in them. For this new release, Opera says it has partnered with the crypto collectible dApp Marbles Cards, which is like a trading cards. That this no, it's not. I apologize. This application reportedly turns website URLs into unique collectible cards that are registered as NFTs on the Ethereum blockchain. As previously reported by Cointelegraph, we covered this one. A crypto collectible released in a promotional auction for the blockchain-based game F1 Delta Time, sold in May for 415.9 Ethereum or $110,000, $110,600 at the time of sale. So Opera Browser, they released the iOS version of its blockchain ready mobile web browser. So congratulations to them. Yeah. Um
Now that coincides with what I was saying before that Opera is a I'm an advocate for Opera, just so everybody knows.
mhm.
I use it myself. I used to use it on the BlackBerry back in the day. Also used it on, I think the Nintendo had it before, as I said earlier. So Opera has been around a long time. A lot of people think that Opera just got started, but they've been around a long time.
It's good that they are doing this because it puts them as one of the favorites when for people who are really pro crypto.
Mhm.
Yeah. If you all have any questions, put them in the chat. We can answer those questions. Y'all don't mind.
Yeah, I had a good time at that event, man. So the blockchain in Boston event is a monthly event. It's a monthly meetup event, but the host is an author of a up and coming Bitcoin book that's coming out next month. So we'll see what happens with that.
Mm,
Also tonight was a lawyer, a blockchain lawyer, something I never heard of before. Um, she showed up, Carol Van Leaf, I think that's how you pronounce it. Basically, she was in charge of. She used to work for the government, and she worked in Washington D.C. And she was one of the first um, non-politicians to actually challenge digital currencies, and from an institutional standpoint. So she before there was a Bitcoin, um, there was e-gold, and
mhm,
e-gold was basically a gold-backed digital currency. Um, and she worked with the federal government tapped her to actually have that shut down. And then after that came Bitcoin. So
mhm.
she's been working in the digital currency space for quite some time. She's a legal advisor on cryptocurrencies. She has a group called the Luminous Group, and the Luminous Group is a consultancy group for cryptocurrencies and everything blockchain.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I remember reading about Ego. It was a place where a lot of people really scammed it because it was
Yep.
yeah, a lot of people scammed it and the government had that shut down.
Yeah, her perspective from dealing with the federal government is that the federal government was very worried about digital currencies back then. You know, they were losing their hairs about it. And they said somebody needs to do something about this. And that's when she was tapped to actually do something about it. And now they're back saying that Bitcoin is a threat to. They see Bitcoin as a threat, and they're worried. They're pulling their hairs out of their heads. But this is yelling fire inside of a movie theater is equivalent of what this new um, blockchain coalition on Capitol Hill is about. Um, Nancy Pelosi, she discussed that Nancy Pelosi is the one who is pushing back against Facebook's Libra coin,
Mm.
and Elizabeth Warren wants to break apart Facebook. So there's a concerted effort to try to stop all of this stuff because they're not getting enough of the cut or any of the cut at all.
Yep, yep. I agree. I agree. I agree. And I think that's why I'm a prime believer that the governments will create a subsidiary, something that will get a piece of the pie of this Facebook coin and any other coins that these corporations are going to come out with, because these corporations have the reach to do what the central banks cannot do. These corporations have operations all around the world, and that's why these corporations are competing against the banks and not crypto. Whereas central banks to Pacific companies, well, not
Mhm.
companies, but countries. They are regulated to a country. They are bordered. Where these Facebook, Apple, uh, Netflix, and Google, and these other companies can have a more broad reach. And these, what you call them, these not regulators, but these politicians, they're not getting their cut. They don't know about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin to the extent. I'm not even saying to the extent that we know, but to the extent that we think they should know to make a sound decision. They don't know. They're worried about lining their pockets with the cut, having what you call them, people who go to the Capitol Hill to,
Lobbyists.
yeah, lobbyists, line their pockets and say, hey, we want this. Okay, $5,000. They're worried about that. That's number one on their at the front of their mind.
Yeah, and this this blockchain task force that they have on Capitol Hill, is basically a coalition of the have-nots. You know, they didn't get anything out of it, so they want to make sure they put a stop to it or slow it down as much as possible. So there's a digital cyber war over digital currencies right now between the politicians and the free people. They want to stop democracy because if they feel like they can't get anything out of it, then at the top, then the people at the bottom shouldn't have anything. So somebody argued that, well, fiat currency isn't backed by anything. But we would argue on the Black Brain Trust that fiat currency is backed by the military. that's who determines it, and that's not good, right? So you want to keep in mind that cryptocurrencies are in full effect. When I was at the conference tonight, I can tell you all straight up, as black men, especially, black people generally, but black men especially, you are up against some heavy hitters out there: blockchain developers, blockchain lawyers, engineers, architects, all types of people were there tonight, representing, and these ain't no pushovers. These are guys who can, or these are people who can actually run, because there's women there too. These are people who are fully invested into everything blockchain, everything crypto. That's just how they think. That's how they live. They get it in for real, for real. So when we tell you all to really study up and pay attention to these hangouts and join Lionel's blockchain study group, you know, take that stuff very seriously. I met a millennial tonight, man. He's like 21, 22. He's a blockchain developer. Dude is extraordinarily gifted. At least I would say so. He, you know, he has Lambo money. You know, he lost 30,000 in coins, not in coins, in cryptocurrency. I think like between 2017 and 2018. But he bounced back, man, and you know, he has Lambo money. A lot of those guys have Lambo money at that event. That's not me exaggerating. That's really what you're dealing with.
Yeah. And we tonight we just went over a few ways for a person to invest in this stuff. This is actual stuff. You know, again, I gotta stop and get on this soapbox, but dude, I mean, people are worried about the wrong thing. You know, worried about if she gonna bend over your couch. Like, what? What? Really? God,
Millennials pulling, yeah, millennials pulling up with Lambos. You got to start paying attention.
man.
They got Lambo money out there. There's a lot. I mean, that's a. I mean, the event was packed, but I mean, there's some people there that you would never suspect of, you know, of having anything, but you know, they got it. You know, and they're beyond blockchain literate. You know, they're pretty much experts at this point. They're SMEs. Um,
Hmm.
so that, you know, for them, blockchain and cryptos is a second or third career for them.
Now let me ask you this: what? How I explain things tonight? Would I be uh considered literate there from what you heard?
You would be considered literate. These are really developers. These are guys who got their MacBooks and they're writing code.
Mm,
So they're architects and stuff, man. I thought I knew a lot about blockchain and cryptos, but you know, they were on another level. They were on a completely different level.
mm,
Yeah, some people there was there was some debates there, some good healthy dialogue and debates about people. Some people were for Facebook crypto, some people Libra coin, but there were some people who were against it, and they had legitimate gripes about it. Um, the inept and lack of accountability on Facebook's part on past events with Cambridge Analytica and so on and so forth, mishandling of people's personal identifiable information makes them untrustworthy for handling people's money. So that's what they worry about. I mean, I don't know how many times Western Union or MoneyGram has been popped, but um, Facebook just has a track record that people worry about. Maybe if it was another institution like YouTube, not say institution, but another tech company like maybe Microsoft, maybe YouTube or something like that, that might be different. I think Facebook's branding is so tarnished and poisoned. It's almost hard to figure out, you know, whether or not it's something that people should invest into. But enough people have invested are aligning themselves to actually invest into it. So pay attention to the market. Um, Make sure that you're following blockchain's Lionel's blockchain study group, and you're keeping up. This stuff moves way too fast,
It
way
does.
too fast, man. Tomorrow morning you might wake up and there's another 20 articles about something,
It
and
literally is. It
blockchain cryptos. Yeah.
it literally is another 20 articles. I have, man, I have articles to read, go over. I've done like over 100 videos on my channel, like 130 some videos, and I read 5 articles every video. That's over 500. That's over 500 articles, well over 500 articles, and I'm starting to do um a series just based on blockchain, because when I go through the crypto articles, I read about Samsung blockchain, I read about LG and their blockchain, I read about these other Microsoft, personally identifiable identifications on Bitcoin blockchain. So I'm starting to do videos just based on blockchain news. And the more articles I read, the more I go over these certifications, just the more stuff we go over on the blockchain study group.
Hmm.
It's out there, man. It's out there. It's like easy, less than 20 articles a day, man.
Yeah, articles are one thing, but tonight was a game changer seeing all these young developers in there. Thinking about creating their own cryptos. They support a lot. They're holding, most of the people I've spoken to in there were holding a hodling at least one Bitcoin
Yeah,
at its current state. They're hodling at least one. I met one guy who was hodling at least 30 of them. So, and they're not afraid to whip out their phone or their tablet and show you what they're hodling.
yeah. I think everybody should hold one Bitcoin, because the type of information I hear from
Hmm.
people in articles saying, "Hey, these millionaires are trying to corner the market of Bitcoin, make it
Hmm.
rich." I'm like, dude, you have to get in on this. I just went over how you can invest in Bitcoin without, well, how you can have exposure to Bitcoin without actually having physical Bitcoin. If you want to do that, we just went over an article where whenever you do your daily shopping, they'll give you cash back in Bitcoin. I mean, people have to get into this, man.
Yeah, and a lot of people may not have known this before, but Africa has become a hotbed for cryptocurrency, especially South
Mhm.
Africa. So there's a rapid expansion and growth there. I spoke with some developers there at the conference tonight and told them, what my passion was and what I was looking to do, and they said Africa is going to be the spot. They said it's going to be the spot, and they're already on their way over there.
And let me show my screen. When I input, because I did this the other day, I inputted Bitcoin on Google Trends.
Hmm.
Nigeria was the number one. Let me see, Bitcoin. Nigeria was the biggest one leading search trends in worldwide. In yep, Nigeria, 100. South Africa is number two. Ghana.
Hmm.
Top three are African countries, dude. African countries. The U.S. is like number 11, I think. Okay, are they on here? U.S. Well, they was number 11 the last time I saw. So U.S. is number 18. 34. Dude, 1, 2, and 3 are African countries. Powerhouses in Africa.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, countries that have a weak currency tend to adopt more alternative currencies such as crypto. So, um, HODL gold, HODL at least one crypto. The Miami Dolphins just invested into Litecoin. That goes to show you that they're paying attention. Sacramento Kings have invested into cryptos. The LA Clippers, if I remember correctly, are investing into cryptos, and I think Paul Allen's Portland Trailblazers may have invested into crypto. So um, you're seeing this pop up now. Golden State Warriors, I think their owner may have tapped into it as well, or at least has spoken about it. Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban. So there's adoption is just not happening on an individual level; it's happening on the franchise level as well.
Yeah, it is. It is. Goldman Sachs are trying to release their own cryptocurrency, uh, stablecoin. They're hiring people. Um, I saw the what would you call that? The um, job description for it.
Hmm.
Let me see if I can bring it up because
Hmm.
some of the stuff that we just discussed in this show covers some of the things that they're looking for in terms of, let me see here, in terms of what they want. Okay, where my cursor? Okay, there you go. In terms of what they're looking for to hire a person. Share my screen here. Okay, so this came out today. I know yesterday actually. Goldman Sachs ramps up development of new secret crypto project. And then there's a link to the job advertisement here. So job search, let's say job summary and responsibilities, qualifications, bachelor's degree or above, excellent communication and presentation skills, strong analytical problem solving, project management and program management, strong stakeholder management, including the ability to interact, influence, and develop great relationships, the ability to balance strategic focus, preferred qualifications, previous experience working in a bank or finance. I mean, it's not really saying, hey, you must have a degree in, you know, blockchain. Wow, what just happened there? Blockchain or Bitcoin. It says work directly with the firm's business, develop comprehensive roadmaps for distributed ledger technology, DLT development, collaborate with and direct the firm's engineers to create DLT related products and services. Like a lot of this stuff we're going over, we know we're just scratching the surface because we just got started in our blockchain study group, but people are asking questions already. We're trying to find the answers together. We're trying to go through this together. We're trying to blaze the road, the trail to get to these things. And there are certifications out there, and we're doing it, man. We're doing it. I say, get these certifications while they're still cheap. Some of these certifications cost 100, $150, $200. Once this
Hmm.
stuff start to blow up, oh man, them things gonna blow up too.
It's like a blow up doll.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, people are deep into this, and this still is. It's like a niche area. When I ask people on the street, not literally on the street, but when I run to people, hey, you heard of cryptocurrencies? No, they may have heard of it in passing because they might have watched, their local news or something. They just touched on it, but no.
Well, blockchain developers, blockchain architects, um, that's the new gig economy coming going forward in tech. Um, Before, gig economy would have been you're a website developer, you write HTML, uh, you edit video. Now the new gig economy is surrounded by the infrastructure of blockchain, and cryptocurrencies is just one piece of it, but there's other pieces that go into it as well. Autonomous vehicles, drones, um, uh, other forms of applications such as healthcare and things like that. There's insurances, supply chain logistics, and things of that nature, trucking and whatnot. Those areas are all are basically the hub and spoke aspect of blockchain itself. So blockchain would be the hub, and the spokes would be whatever the applications are going to be surrounding it: supply chain, healthcare, pharmaceutical, um, anything that's asset based, or can be asseted is the spoke to the hub of blockchain itself. So not just crypto, but crypto is going to play a large role in the driver behind it, but other applications such as automotive industry and so on and so forth is going to also be significant in the next couple of years. I say by 2022, you're going to see an explosion of new gigs coming out. And when we talk about gig economy, we're talking about side hustles becoming main hustles. Um, you're talking about, okay, you might work on a project for 3 months or so, 4 months, um, or you may go 2 3 years working on a project. That's just the way the gig economy works. And
Hmm.
for a lot of people who lost their jobs or trying to make a career transition, this is where it's going to be.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Hmm.
Yeah, so it's good that everybody's getting started on it now since it's still early. But the next decade, you're gonna hear more and more about it.
Hmm. Yeah. So tomorrow we have economics hangout. So we did not have it last week, but we will definitely have it tomorrow. So make sure you check that out.
Yep, yep, yep. And don't forget to hit the like button. We really appreciate it. Thank you all for tuning in. And that's about it. So hope y'all have a great rest of your day. And we will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
All right.